Yeah, what's up, my late dad? Today's just a different setting. It's nothing crazy. It's just me just saying whatever I have to say in my heart, what I've been thinking. You feel me? Nothing crazy. Jakali Zilingizi. Yeah, it's dark. I just had to make the video right now before. Okay, I'm going to talk about Muriri. It's not a normal thing that I usually. It's just what I was literally thinking about this when I was in church. Or what? When I just saw myself with this hair. Then I was just chilling alone. I see everyone has amatape and short hairs and all of that. And then I'm thinking of all the people that have just said stuff on my hair. I had this feeling of, hey man, I'm secluded or in church, or everyone has the short hairs and the tapers and the fades or what. Then I'm like, why? So if you think about it, like in general, if something is like normalized or the standard, you will feel like if you do it, you'll feel good. Right now, if you to like cut fade and go to church with short hair, you will feel good and you won't even feel anything. You won't feel guilty. You won't feel. It's basically normal. You feel like it's right. You feel me? I am sure, or even back then, I like specific haircuts. Like for example, if they to like cut bald, at that time, back then, the whole like I don't know, the 90 whatever. When they're doing that, they feel good. Or if they just had afro, it's just normal for them because it's normal. Like that's how you feel. And then if you have these type of hairstyles or long hair, you feel out of place. It's not normal, so you won't even feel anything. So I've realized that once someone starts a trend, it's the same as with Crocs. Just give an example of just Crocs in general. When someone starts with Crocs, then now everyone starts buying. People start buying Crocs slowly, and then it's everyone. Well, back then you feel like it's not nice at all. Some people were saying that when like not trending back then, it's not nice, it's ugly, what. But then when everyone starts to have them, it's suddenly nice because it's normalized. It's the standard. You feel it. It's basically the surrounding. It's basically people be like perceiving like just the way they perceive that specific object. You feel me? Or the topic of it, just the whole topic. So I'm going to read a verse here. I'm sure some people that have said stuff about my hair will be happy about to hear. As I was saying, First Corinthians chapter 11 verse 14. It says, does not the very nature of things teach you that if a man has long hair, it is a disgrace to him? But this is 15, sorry. But if a woman has long hair, it is her glory, for long hair is given to her as covering. Many of us we look at people with this hair and they know the verses that thing, we tend to justify it. I won't lie to you. I can admit it. We tend to justify the fact that we have long hair. So what gents will do is instead of doing the whole this or just keeping the hair big like this, they just opt to do cornrows. That's basically short. It's short and clean. Then what I was thinking, let my own justification is, if you are a bro and you are doing that type of hairstyles, which I'm sure, I'm 100% sure in the future they're gonna be normalized and people will just feel the same way tapers are normalized in church. Like every week you would maintain it, basically, because it's just Kanyare should look clean. Because in the eyes of just a normal human being right now, the way we are living right now, we look at hair, big hair, in like a brew. What do you call this? Dirty, usually. Even if the person actually maintains the hair, like washes it, everything, there's no dandruff, at the end, like you see, you people like their own point of view, they'll see it as dirty hair. I've experience of mine where one of my I can't say my ex, but my ex acquaintance, she was like a turn off for her was my hair. No matter what I did to my, even if I did controls and they clean, still she wants gents with short hair, with fade or anything. See, now the standard is fade. Let me read the verse for you. Leviticus. I'm going to use the New King James Version, New International Version, King James Version, and the Good News Translation. Leviticus 19 verse 26. I'm sure people have said this before and they ignore it. You shall not shave around the sides of your head, nor shall you disfigure the edges of your beard. This is now New International Version, NIV. Do not cut the hair at the... can't even see, bruh. Do not cut the hair at the sides of your head or clip off the edges of your beard. King James Version. Yea, ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. Good News Translation. Do not cut the hair on the sides of your head or trim your beard. You see, so what does that mean? Tapers, fades, as long as you cut your hair here and leave the hair here, it's basically you shouldn't do it. So one will argue for it's these verses were directed to the people at that time. You see, were directed to the because I believe these are like laws to the Israelites at that time, which God, I know we all know that God also meant followers of Christ should be following those basically, not just specifically Israelites, right? If you put it that way, if you all are gonna think of it that way, then it means that I can eat pork. Because back then, around Leviticus, they mentioned what pork is unclean. I get fish without scales. I can also eat. I can eat mandevu if I want to. You see, if you all are gonna put that whole, if you wanna like look at it in that way and just say what directed to those people back then. It's in the Old Testament. Even that verse where the long hair situation, disgrace, was also Ezekiel, which is new, I think, in the Old Testament back then. You see how it is. It shows you how people they justify that action. They choose they choose from the Bible what they want to use to justify their actions. You feel me? I don't know if I'm making sense or not. So yes, I can admit that I've seen the thing here. Yawari, long hair is a disgrace. Disgrace in how, I don't know. But I'm guessing, yeah, because usually what people say is if you have long hair. Well, back then, not now, back then, when it was not as usual, especially in Botswana. Because certainly in the US, where people were starting to do controls and everything, and it ended up being normalized. Even the rap culture, you know, the whole history of it, the gens, like the whole nigger thing, gens putting their pants down when they were doing the controls and all of those and all of that stuff. And then now we get it on to Botswana. People are saying, you look like a girl. 20 years later, now you look normal, you look clean. Suddenly you look handsome. You see, because it's normalized. It's a normalized thing. Once something is normalized and it's a standard, it's now. You see, that's what I'm saying. In the future, hairstyles like this are gonna be normalized in church and are gonna be normal. You feel me? So I don't know what you guys think about it. You feel me? I don't know. Otherwise, if you all are saying that this is a sin then also you're all doing tapers and fades. That's also a sin. Because the side of your hair is basically this. Do not cut the hair at the sides of your head. And even clip off the edges of your beard. Like I said, if you all are saying that it refers to those Israelites, then it means I can also eat pork. I don't know what you all are saying. You all will tell me what you think about Kanya thing. And I know a lot of people dodge this. There are a lot of verses about tattoos, piercings, but you choose to ignore it. The thing is, God will judge you using what you know. I know I can see how to Kanyamuriri long disgrace. I know it's shy about that one. And I know I'm gonna cut my hair very soon. You feel me? So I don't know. This goes to show you that you shouldn't be the one judging. You shouldn't be the one. You shouldn't. And I look at some people when they tell me this, and I look at their lives and hear the stories that they told me back, that I heard from some people of what they did, and I'm like, you are saying this to me, and I never say anything because I don't wanna be that person. I don't wanna be that person, cause most of you all judge. A lot of you all judge. But have you seen your lives? Hey, actually, let me just go to Leviticus. Bible kieke ke ona Bible naga civilian na chisman. I own the Bible. But guys, please pray for me to read it more. I really read this thing, but I love it with all my heart and my soul. Leviticus 28. You feel me? 28. 90 verse 28 says you should not make any cuttings in your flesh, no tattoo any what's this, or no tattoo any marks on you. I am the Lord. Like literal. And if you say that these verses in Leviticus are meant for them, and it means me, I can eat pork. I'm going to keep on giving that reference because pork is nice. I don't eat it, but I know it's nice. It smells nice. I don't eat it. You feel me? And the other verse is about blood. Eating food that has blood. You feel me? And then I fully understand. I fully understand how maybe you be feeling right now, because it's realizing some stuff. I don't know if you are, but please, I'm just asking you guys to correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me what's up. Tell me what I should do. Tell me, just like tell me like what's up. You see, like give me verses. Let's have discussion. Even a Bible study is cool with me. You feel me? I'm down for it, and we can even like make a video out of it. You feel me? There's also another one again. You know what? I'll talk about this one next time. I'm not talking about music now. Music right now. Actually, I'm talking about music right now. Hey, I'm not talking about music right now. If you all, if you listen to that music today, actually no, I won't. The music part will come later. I'll talk about the music one, which music to listen to. You feel me? Worldly music. I'll talk about that one later, because I have to talk about it. I've been keeping it inside. I mean, talking to myself. I've asked my parents about it. It seems that they didn't think about it at any point. If they thought about it, they didn't think about it the way as vivid. Like they didn't really deep into it. Because I've never seen anyone preach about music. They only preach about they say worldly music, but they don't specify which ones. You know, because it's now gospel rap now. You feel me? Putting the rap in the gospel. There's not traditional music. Traditional music. I don't know if traditional music is about the bass and Tobani. Because I know Tobani. Saya Tobani. Molai. Ruda Molao. That I glorify God. Is that worldly music? And then we celebrate it when we are like showing people at camps. Going to camps, going to this and showing them then we sing those songs. You feel me? Because y'all are saying you should do everything to the glory of God. I don't know what y'all are thinking, but I'm gonna talk about that one next time later. But from me, I have nothing to say from here. Hello, sir. Yeah. Can you say hi to the people? Yeah, boy. I understand that for real, bro. I understand that for real. So but just comment down below and tell me what you think. And then if you want a discussion with me, just say whatever you think about Kanye. I know it's late in the night. I'm uploading it late in the night, but I feel like I had to do it now, and I'm gonna upload it today before I go to school, so I can study right now. Otherwise, from me, I'm out. You feel me? We'll talk in the future. I'll make a video about the music situation. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Bonjour, bonsoir. J'ai allé au université au Botswanaise. Dernière fois. Aujourd'hui, beaucoup, tout marche très tranquille, c'est tranquille. Je suis fatigué. Je suis fatigué, très fatigué. Fatigue.